I don't like this at all. I don't like it at all. So I'm just gonna like completely obliterate that and start over. And I don't know. I was thinking about making this into like a little museum in here. So it could be like a museum. Thanks, man. It could be a museum on the top levels and then a bank on the main level. I like this little bathroom design. I thought a public restroom would be necessary in a city, you know, like a nice one, because I like the people who live in my city, and I want them to have a nice public bathroom. Yeah. So you know, so I gave them that, and I got, you know, we've got a grocery store here. This is the Creeper. I think what's it called? This Creeper's grocery store. Creeper's, I guess, Creeper's Corner grocery store. I like this design. This one I just kind of, it was after I watched an inspiration series sort of build of a grocery store, and it like literally looks nothing like it, but it was like I saw this design of the shelves, and like I guess the shelves were the only thing that I kept out of it. There's supposed to be a melon here, but Enderman keeps stealing my melon, I think. But this is, I like this, I came up with, which I really like, is just a checkout counter, you know. Tallest building is, well, I think it's this one. As far as like the peak goes, right now it's funny because this is like the first building I built in here, and it's literally completely not finished. But also that's kind of, like I said, I just started doing this, and that's what I figured is like, starting like a Twitch channel is going to motivate me to finish these big buildings, because it's really tedious, and I didn't want to do it alone. Honestly, I just couldn't do it anymore. It was like I built these shells. So this is another, speaking of minecart elevator, this is another just take on that. See how I built it into the wall and just put the glass panels. So you have to, like, with a minecart elevator, you basically have a 4-block sort of operating, sort of 4-block pattern. So you have 1 block where my feet are, 1 block where my head is. And then you have the 3rd block is where a ladder goes, or you can do a sign. I just like using the ladders, honestly. It's just, for some reason, it's just what I use. And then a minecart, so that's the 4th one. And then you have to like roll that into place. Just for bucks. Thanks a lot. GFY hype in the chat for you. GFY hype. Like, so just for bucks, like, you know, I know a lot of people though like don't like know ages or whatever, but I'm fine with like, I'd like to know, like, you know, I'm 33, so, you know, I just turned 33. You know, like to make sure everybody's grown up here, or at least mature. You don't have to tell me, but if you're a grown up, you can just let me know. I don't want to be a bad influence. But I think this is the tallest. No, wait. Sorry. We can run up here. The tallest place you can get on the server right now, that you can access, like just by walking, is here. And then, like, so I could get up to that level with the ladders that go up the side of that building, since I haven't built that yet. And then I have like villagers in the top. 14? Nice. Adult enough. Oh man. But in here you're just a Minecraft, you know, you're just another Minecrafter. That's cool, man. So yeah, exactly. I don't think I've changed much since then. That probably says a lot. But anyway, yeah, so like, oh man, I cannot wait to get Elytra, or whatever, however you pronounce that, man. That's what this is all about, man. This is all about 1.9. This is all about the rebirth, the like, you know, it's like, it's not even a rebirth, it's just like a second child, you know, Minecraft's second baby. You know, Mojang's second baby to us. I guess they've done scrolls and all that stuff too, but Like, this is the thing, you know? So this is going to be the office type building, and a lot of what I had in the clock tower there is going to be translated into different, like, rooms, and I might even do double levels. I don't know. I just hadn't really thought how it's going to work. But I just know that we're going to make it work, because that's what we do. Lots of this kind of thing in place, scaffolding, like I'm trying to decide if I want to extend this gray stained clay up the side of the stair or leave it bare, which I think I've decided I want to do the this clay thing for sure. Oh, hey, what's up, bud? Just, you know, another one of the sheep hanging out at the office. That's so appropriate. And it even matches. So let's see. Coolest build on the server. What do you think? That's a good question. Well, I think I've got to say that some of my favorite things on the server are some of the things my roommates built. Actually, if you look in here, I'll show at some point on a later stream, I'll get into like the infrastructure of this city, but you can see that there's a sewer down there, and like that's what these are all about. All a part of it. We'll get to that, but I will take you to the coolest build on this server isn't the coolest build on this server to me because it's the best looking thing necessarily, or even because it's like original, because it's not even really that original, but it's crazy. It's this windmill right here, because this windmill right here is what got me to the point where I want to do a stream or just like be more interactive in the Minecraft community in general, and the online community, gaming, what have you, because this guy right here, I built this. I was like looking for a windmill because I want to take this city, and I built a wall around it because it's going to be an actual, or sorry, the village. Not city. This village here, I want this to be like a thriving village, breeding village. You know, with the farms operating with farmers and sharing, and you know, I want to have it completely blocked off. And this will have a redstone gate, like a sort of a portcullis type thing. That's going to be operated by like a lever or something like that, you know. But so that's why I put the wall around this, because this will be a village, but I also want to have a sort of external village here. And so I wanted, getting there, sorry, long story. But so I wanted sort of something, a windmill, to sort of blend and sort of give some time texture, because like, I don't know, like, you know, I like to say like Rome wasn't built in a day, and none of the buildings look like they were all built the same day either. So like, you got to think about that when you're building a sort of like a city or something like that. You got to think about like, you know, like that that sort of like skyscraper. Okay, well, I'm gonna do Sundays usually at 5 p.m. I think is what I want to do. I think 5 p.m. is what I want to do because it's kind of a good time for me, and it's right before some of my favorite streamers go on. So I'd kind of like open for them. So I want to do a weekly 5 p.m., but I'm also going to do evenings. So, you know, if you just follow me, you'll see me go live sometimes. And, you know, if you come around, I'll be happy to have you. If you can't make it, I'm, you know, like, of course, you know, whatever. I'm going to be going in a little bit here, probably in about 15 minutes, I think. I'm going to be going over to a different server with, it's a Patreon server that just opened up. And it's hosted by Mr. B00. And so he's been on there like for the last couple of days, which has been super cool. And so when we go over there and stream, I won't be swearing anymore. But he may or may not, like, I'll probably be in the voice call with everybody there, and he may or may not be on, which would be super sweet. But it's been super cool because he's been chatting with everybody on that, and I'm really excited. And it's kind of funny, like, it just opened up, and I am on my own server, just playing by myself, and there's like 20 people that I've made friends with over the last couple of days already. My neighbor is now on the new server, and I'm like playing by myself, and they're all over there having fun without me. Anyways, when we leave here, I will probably stop the stream, and then, oh, check it out, I have like Old Man Smithers. I wanted everything to fit into the theme of a city, so like Endermen are like angry businessmen who go and steal all the real estate. Like, I don't know, I just like wanted to get funky with it. Just like make a statement, you know. Excuse me. So fam, anyway, I know it's just been a lot of bumbling around, but that what I'm getting at is that that windmill kind of like basically, oh my gosh, I tell the worst stories. I started just like going on and on and on. But the windmill, I took a picture of it, I built it, I found a picture of it online, and I adapted it to my own needs, and I took a snap of it, and yeah, no, that's cool, man. No problem. I'll see you later. It's good having you. Give a follow maybe, and or just, you know, keep an eye out, and I'll be on, or maybe I'll see you Sunday at 5. Take care. But yeah. Actually, with that, I think I will probably end the stream, because it is about 10 o'clock. I think I've been doing it for about 2 hours, which is nice. I've gotten literally nothing done, but I didn't expect to. Not really. I didn't get nothing done. I'm getting used to the idea of a building that tall right there. I think that's what it was at first. It's hard to like want to build something that tall before these other buildings are here. I'm going back to right where I was before my buddy Just for Bucks. Much love for Just for Bucks. Man, thanks for coming out and joining tonight, Just for Bucks. That was super cool. Having a little chat with you. Anyway. Yeah, it's hard to want to build that, but without this here. But I gotta. That's what it's all about. You just gotta move forward. So anyway, let me finish the story that I was telling. And then I'm going to call it a night. So basically, this windmill back here, I'm going to go into story mode. I'm going to take off. I'm going to have an empty hand. So, I was building all of this when one day I started a new Twitter for Minecraft, because I was like, I want to start sharing my pictures. And I shared a picture of a windmill that I built in Creative, and then some guy liked it on Twitter, and then I ran into this whole server, and it was fantastic, and they're all super cool, and they made me want to play video games publicly, and now I'm doing it, and I just did it, and I had a viewer, and I don't know who it was, but I was chatting with them, and that was super awesome. Like, I gotta tell you, I didn't think anybody would come in, but that was fun. Fucking hell. Thank you for making my night. I'm going to pause. I'm going to take a break. And then I'm going to come back to you from the Beat Double O Patreon server. I hope you will be there.